This is in response to a video that I recently saw. A man crying out for help because he's overweight, and I want to address him directly, and hopefully he will see this. And if you do, I would like to hear from you. I think it was incredibly courageous what you did, and the first step to getting any help is to admit that you have a problem. And it takes a real change in mentality to be able to break out of an old cycle. I'm kind of in a similar boat. I'm 28 years old. I'm 329 pounds right now. I dropped a little bit, and then I seem to have gained a little bit back. First off, you said that you've been on a lot of diets. I don't ever want you to go on a diet again. You need to change your diet, but you don't need to go on a diet. Diets have been shown to be one of the most unhealthy ways of losing weight because you bounce back and forth, and every time you bounce back up, you gain more weight than you lost. You change your diet. You don't go on one. Whenever you hear somebody talking about something in the wild, they don't say that, that animal is on a diet. They say that the diet of that animal is. I'm going to give you a few things that I've been personally doing. The first thing is portion control. A lot of people kind of scoff at that. They don't think it makes much of a difference, but one of the things that I think you might have a problem with is eating out of containers. Am I right? That was the same thing that happened to me. I ate out of containers a lot, and then I would realize that that container of food that was once empty was almost completely gone, and I would eat those big boxes of goldfish crackers. I would just sit and snack out of those, and I would have half of them gone in a day. Take a baggie or a little container of some sort, and then portion things out. It's going to be rough, it's going to be annoying, but that really is just the best way to start. I'm worried that you might not be able to do much exercise, but if you can, the easiest way to start is just to walk. You don't have to worry about doing complicated exercise routines, and for a while, just don't run. Running puts a lot of stress on your joints, and I believe that the impact was somewhere around 3 times what your weight would be on your joints. Walking only puts about 1 or 1.5 times that pressure on your joints. So if you can, just start walking. If you can't, I know that there's been people who have offered you help. I want to say take all the help you can possibly get. Everybody that would make fun of you, they're petty, they're small, and they're completely stupid. I'm having a little bit of trouble because I have the same problems. I just can't seem to lose the weight very well, but a lot of that stems from bad habits that I grew into. A lot of people have told you that you have to find the root of your eating, the reason why you eat. What is it that you're trying to cure with your food? And I found the root of my food problems. It all started when I was younger, when I was being, let's not dance around it, molested by my grandmother's husband. And I just ate, and I wanted to get rid of all those terrible feelings. And then over time, I developed this mentality, like if I gained enough weight and if I looked terrible enough, nobody would want to touch me like that again, and nobody would take advantage of me. So that's what happened. I just ate and I ate and I let myself go so that nobody would ever try to hurt me like that again. But recently I realized that that's working against me too, because I'm so scared that my boyfriend is not going to want me if I don't lose the weight. I don't want to make this about me. If you can find the reason why you're eating, what you're trying to cure by eating, then you're already part of the way there. You have to destroy old habits and create new ones. You can't just drop a bad habit. You have to replace it with a good one. All of those bad things that you would eat, anything that's really high in fat, the easiest thing you can do is just replace all of that stuff with fruits and vegetables. We don't really buy much candy anymore because I can't seem to stop myself when we have it. My boyfriend buys me gummies and sometimes chocolate, and that's about it. But all of the candy that we used to buy, he would buy me fruits. And it works very well. Portion out cereal, follow the actual portion size, and then eat fruit along with it. Everybody says you should only eat 3 meals a day, but if you let yourself get hungry between those meals, you're going to eat more in each individual meal. So snacks are okay, but you have to be careful what it is that you're eating. When you're able to get up and exercise, or at least when you're able to get up and do things, build muscle mass. The easiest muscle, maybe not the easiest muscle mass, but the best muscle mass to build in your body would be in your legs. Because the more muscle mass you have, the more calories you're going to burn. I would highly suggest that you invest some money in a heart rate monitor because, let's face it, I mean, being overweight the way we are, we could possibly face the risk of having a heart attack, and so you don't want to push yourself too hard. I just want to leave off on this by saying that you're not alone. There are a lot of people who are suffering the way that you are, and if you need moral support, if you need spiritual support, I'm not online all the time, but I am online at least every week or so. And so you can message me. You can message me on Facebook. I'll put the link in the description, so just click on it and friend me there. I also have a campaign going. It's called Next Year's Birthday. And the short gist of it is that you pick something that you want to look good in for your next birthday. It could be anything. It could just be a shirt. It could be a whole suit. Make it something that you can already fit into, but you want to look better in it. And post up a picture of it or something on the Facebook page. I'm nobody special. I'm not a nutritionist or anything like that. I'm just somebody who is trying like you to lose weight because my friend, who is like a dear sister to me, she recently had her second baby. And one of the reasons that I want to lose the weight myself is because I want to be there for them, and I want to be alive long enough to see my books and all of my writing published. I mean, I can't watch people enjoy them if I'm dead, right? But there are people behind you, and don't listen to the people who would make fun of you because they just don't understand what it is that people like us are going through. I'm going to go ahead and leave off. This is already getting pretty long. And just contact me, talk with me. Anybody who needs the help, just go ahead to that Facebook page and let me know, and we'll all be there for each other.